And naturally, the next step is to move to a 2-litre Tfsi, one of the greatest Mark V Golfs that's been around for a long time. And this Mark V Golf is around 210 to 230 brake horsepower. So I think you guessed it by now, I have got a new car on the channel, and yes, it is a Mark V Golf GTI Tfsi. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that like and subscribe, because there's plenty more to come from me. And I think that justifies why I've bought the next biggest project on the channel. But can you believe that I got this at a spares or repairs price? And you all keep telling me, how do you find these bargains? I think I've just got luck behind me. Or maybe they just want to see it on YouTube. So you'll be glad to know that this is the first runner that I've bought. By runner, it's got a couple of issues. But as you can see, this thing runs and drives. But you might have noticed by now, she's got a fair old chunk of mileage under her belt, 199,000 on the clock. And I remember I was afraid to buy a car with 40 or 50,000 on before, and now I'm racking up the 200k mileage. And believe me when I tell you, this thing is fast as fudge. But let me show you under the hood. So under the hood of this beauty is a Mark V 2-litre Tfsi petrol engine. This is possibly the first runner that I've ever bought. But let me show you what she sounds like. She is very spicy. So I'm hoping you caught that on camera. This is the famous 2-litre Tfsi engine. And yeah, it's right, it's a petrol. So it's going to cost me a fortune in fuel. But the reality is, I needed an upgrade. You guys know me by now. I like to buy what's referred to as spares or repairs, non-runner, failed MOT, you name it, I like to buy it. And you can tell, because I've still got Bonnie Blue to finish, I've got my Caddy to finish, but this thing just came up at a really, really good price. Now it does come with a couple of issues, so let me tell you, not everything is perfect on it, but 99% of it is completed and what I would call perfect. So I picked it up from a lady, and she had this for a while, couldn't afford the repairs, chucked it through an MOT, and the MOT tester came back with, needed 2 new tyres and a couple of other bits and bobs, which were obviously classed as majors. So the previous lady put it through an MOT. Now, I think the MOT tester that she went to maybe was a little bit lenient is probably the word. However, I have an MOT tester who I take all these cars to, and they will grill it to pieces, which is good. It's exactly what we want. So for me, it had no MOT, it failed MOT, it had 2 tyres on it that needed fixing. So I quickly stuck on 2 legal tyres, shall we call it, legal enough to get through an MOT, just to get it done. And it came back with a list as long as my arm. Now the reason for that, let me talk you through. So 2 new tyres is what it needed on the back. Now, it said there were not road legal, so I got 2 spare tyres that I have off all the vans and stuff, and I put 2 spare tyres on the backs just to get that fixed for now. I know it was going to come up as advisory on my list, but I thought I just want to get it through its MOT, and I know that these need 2 full, proper, nice tyres putting on, but the wheels won't refurbing, so I left that. So I've done that. So on the MOT test that she got done, it said it had a major exhaust leak. Now, me being me, I like to just get it through an MOT, get it sorted, and once it's got an MOT, I can then fix the issues. So I found the exhaust hole, which was in a Tfsi, and I put a bit of exhaust paste on just to get it through its MOT. But obviously that only stays on, and it had a minor leak, which was an advisory on the MOT. But if you listen now, it's very, you can hear it's back blowing again. So now you probably start thinking, hang on a minute, has he got away with getting a Mark V GTI Golf with a 2-litre Tfsi engine in with 199k on the clock? Remember that. I'm going to show you something a little bit later on. So I picked up something that had an exhaust leak, needed 2 rear tyres, and I thought, bonus, I'll fix them 2 bits, I'll shove it into my MOT tester. But for now, couldn't give a shit about that. Let's get it out and let me show you the Tfsi in action. Oh, this thing is absolutely brilliant. Now, these things shift. I'll tell you what, these things absolutely shift. Oh my goodness me, guys, this is what I've needed for a while. Let me tell you. So I bought myself a Mark V Golf GTI. Now it's got an engine management light on. It's also got a couple of little bits it needs sorting out. The exhaust is blowing, so it's very loud. It needs an arm, a bottom arm. It needs, I think that's probably it, bottom arm, exhaust, and I don't quite know what else. I'll have to have a look at the MOT failure slip. So I'm not sure how fast it is, 0 to 6. This is what I've needed for a long time. The diesels are good, I like the diesels, but you guys know me, I've wanted something rapid for a long time. So I picked myself up a 2005 or 2006 I think it is, Mark V Golf GTI. Right, watch this. It is just so quick. So fast. And it's got 6 gears as well. Even in 6th gear, it pulls really nice. It's just such a nice car. Now, these Mark V Golf GTIs are rock solid. And by rock solid, I mean they've just got a really good, strong base to them. Like, when I'm driving it, it just feels rock. So these Tfsis that people are driving, I now get what they mean by saying they are quick. Very, very quick. Now this is a manual, as I said, 6-speed manual. It's a 2005 or 2006, I can't remember which one it is. It is the Tfsi 2-litre petrol. I think the standard around 200, 210 brake. Picks up, watch. It is so quick. Like these lads who've got these 3.2s, they must be absolutely rapid. Yeah, I don't even know, guys, what to do with this yet. Well, I do, and I think you guys know what I'm gonna do with this. So she's got 180,000 miles on. Now I've got to take into consideration here that I don't know if that's 190k on the shell or it's had a new engine. That's the hardest part about buying basically a non-runner or a spares or repairs, is finding out if it's had a new engine or not. Now I can see a lot of new parts on the engine, so it may well have had a donor. You're so fast. And I've needed this. I have needed this in my life. Now it's about 400 quid in tax a year. So it is a fun car. But I don't know what to do with it. I don't know whether to keep it. It's just so quick. I don't know what to do with it. Well, I know what I want to do with it, and I know what you guys want me to do with it. And I want to do it myself because I know I can. And you guys know that I can. And I think it's fair to say that, imagine if I have myself a 2-litre Tfsi engine in a Caddy. My plan is, I've got to get Bonnie finished. This is a bit of fun for me at the minute, this thing. So I'm probably going to tar it up a little bit. Then going to decide whether I flip it or not. You know, tar it up a bit, do the MOT items, tar it up and then flip it, or whether I keep it and throw it into a Caddy van. I think it's just fantastic. So I paid, I don't even want to tell you, because all you guys keep saying to me, you are so jammy for finding these bargains. I don't know whether to keep this. It is so nice. Listen to her. But look at how nice this GTI is. It actually has 199,000 on the clock. Now it has got an EML light on. I'm not sure what that is yet. Well, I do know what it is. It's fuel related, but I think it's a sensor. I don't think it's anything related to the car itself. So she ticks over absolutely beautiful. She gets to temperature. She's got, I'm not gonna say, but she's pretty good at the minute. I think that's a sensor fault for the fuel, or some bank one fuel. I think it's gonna be a sensor because it's not affecting the car in any way, shape or form. It pulls, it pushes, and yeah, I just don't know, because look at how nice and clean the car is. Now when I bought it, it wasn't this nice, so I have given it a good scrub. But watch. She just sounds really good. Now, I like everything standard. I'm pretty sure this Econ is aircon. Yeah, it is. I'm pretty sure it is. I don't know if Econ stands for aircon, but if it's got aircon and it's in a 2006 GTI, wow. I really want to keep it. The back seats are clean. I mean, it'd look even better inside a Caddy van, which I think is going to be my plan. My plan is to basically show you guys a full Tfsi swap. I've got all the parts, I've got the donor, I've got everything. I just haven't got another van, and I don't really have time at the minute to put another van on the front, because I need to get Bonnie sorted, get Bonnie shipped off, which is pretty much nearly there now. My van's just sat perching, looking absolutely beautiful as always, but still need to paint the rear of my van. So for the I've got a Tfsi 2 litre petrol, pretty much ready to be dropped into a Caddy. That's all we've got time for, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comment below. Do you like the GTI? And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.